What's up everybody, it's a random detectorist and I'm making this video after being out because I'm just going to share my settings on the WSA ST headphones or the WS6 ST or whichever ones you've got. They'll all work the same. So I got my headphones the other day, a nightmare getting them because it was all sold out absolutely everywhere, but I've got them. I've gone out in the test bed. I've tested gold, little skeets, hammers, everything you can think of, iron, nails, rubbish, tat, pretty much everything you'll dig whilst you're out metal detecting. So, like I said, I'm making this video now after being out. I've got a coffee because it was absolutely freezing. So I'm going to do my intro and outro at home because there was no way I was doing that in the field because, like I said, it was freezing. I had snot 3 miles ahead of me. As I'll say in the video, if you keep watching, I'm just showing you a couple of little finds I got. I didn't record everything because, yeah, it was just freezing. So there we go. So I go on, well, this is set in general, firstly. So XY screen, general, and as I go into the menu, you'll see my reactivity set at 4. My multi-program will come to that in a minute. Audio response is 4, discrimination 7.9, silence of 4, sensitivity 96, frequency max 40, iron volume 7, reactivity 4, and we'll get into the multi-program now. So on the screen we set at channel 1 and channel 2 discriminate. My icon is in the middle of the volume bar, and my FX, which is chorus, is set at 1. That's for distant targets. So as I go down again, my reactivity is set at 4 and 1.5, and my sensitivity is 96 and 90. I did have this a little bit higher. I've dropped it down a little bit, so that just raised it up a little bit. I had that at 94. So my volume's 9 and 9, high square and low square. 5 tones on the high square and 404 hertz on the low square. My iron tone is 225 and 170. My iron volume 7 and 10. My sensitivity is back to 96, so I believe, yeah, we're just at the top again. So they're the settings I've been using today. Really good settings. When I got a target, it just sounded amazing. You could tell it was a good target. Iron, you could tell it was iron straight away. Now, the headphones themselves, I'm not too sure if they're a gimmick or not yet. The audio does sound a lot better, but do you need them? I'm not too sure yet. You can't get on this without them, but time will tell. It's still quite early, but I was really impressed with how they function today using this setup. So I made this one using, let's just go back, using Morph 2. So these are just like different setups. However, I made the base on Morph 2 and then just went in expert and changed it all to them settings. So try it out. I'm not an expert. Like I always say in my videos, I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody testing, changing in the field, testing again. And yeah, I come up with these settings. And as you see in the video, it's found silver, it's finding coins, it's finding thimbles, watch winders, everything what you're going to find detecting. In the garden, it's picking up gold. I didn't get any in the field, unfortunately, but it is picking up in the test garden, which I might show you one day when I make another video. Again, ST headphones, I'm not too sure yet, but they are a lot better audio quality. I've got the WS6 ones. It's a bit of shame that they're just gonna be a bit absolute now, but yeah. So I'm gonna say bye. This is my outro now. Like I said, I'm not doing it out in the field because it is bloody freezing. But I hope you enjoyed this video. That's my setup. have a play with it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. So using these settings, I've come across this coin. Kind of looks like a hammered. It's thin. There's the back of it. I've tried to like give it a little spray, but I don't want to spray it too much. You can see like a cross on the back. I'm not too sure what it is, but that rang solid 79. It's telling me that there's iron in the field. I'm not going to record too much because it is windy and you won't be able to hear me, so I'll probably share the settings when I get back. But first coin of the day, and it's this weird one here. I've not come across this one before. If you know what it is, let me know below, but I will research it when I get back anyway. I'm actually getting quite impressed with these headphones. So you see that's quite far down, say about 8 inch, tiny little pewter button. It's got like a sun or something on it, maybe a flower, but you can see how far down that was. And it was just sat in there, and it picked it up. So brilliant. So yeah, it's absolutely freezing. I've got snot about 3 miles ahead of me, so I'm not recording everything, but I've had a couple of like leather fittings and stuff as well, but I will record when I want to record. Let's move on to the next. So I've just got a solid 70. I've got to say, a little bit of silver. Look at that, it's got like a little flower in it. Nice. The back's just plain, but solid 70, and it's silver. I've got to say, I am liking the sounds of this detector now. I've got it set to where iron sounds like a really sad Formula 1 car, where it's a woo, and now the good tones sounds like when you just put a pound in a slot machine and pull jackpot. Sounds amazing. So, like I said, I'll share these settings. I've not done my intro or outro because it's freezing. So I'll probably do them at home. So 70 on my settings. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but there you go. Silver. So I've had that coin, I've had that pewter button, I've had this bit of silver, what I've recorded, and I've had like loads of harmonica riffs, leather like fittings and stuff. But like I said, it's freezing and I'm just recording when I can. So yeah, I'm not going to show myself because I look a state. Again, nice bit of silver with some design there. I think it's like an island or something. There you go. We'll clean it up, we'll have a look when we get back. I just wanted to show you this. It's a 44. It was really deep. It was down in here. 44, tiny little lead bead. Sensitive, picking up the tiniest little things. It's doing really well on iron, and I'm freezing, so I'm struggling to speak, but I just wanted to show you how small that was. And it's picking it up beautifully. Every target I go over what's not iron and what's a good sounding sound. Sounds like a dog's had its balls trapped in something. It just sounds great. Well better improvement than my other headphones. But yeah, there we go. I just wanted to show you that one. Here we go. Not an amazing find. 87, little pauper's ring. Not too bad. It's bloody freezing though. It's just started spitting, so I'm not going to be out much longer. I've got a couple of thimbles, a couple of musket balls, that coin, loads of buttons, but I'll show you all when I get back. Like I said, I'm going to do my intro and outro at home because it's too cold and I didn't really want to keep getting my phone out. I just wanted to show you what these settings are able to pick up. Got a bit of silver, no gold. It will come, just not today. But 30 minutes, who knows? Let's move on to the next. Got a screaming 87. It's a watchwinder, fairly deep as well. So yeah, I wasn't expecting an 87 from that, especially the sound it was giving. It's like I pulled the jackpot again. But little watchwinder, beautiful little find. I collect these. I've got like a little board with them all on. Nice.